Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good, Cowboy Nation, man? It's your boy Heavy Chevy, back again with another quick video of Cowboys politics, training camp edition, episode 7. We're gonna talk about Dak Prescott a little bit. Let's talk about it. I alluded to on one of my previous videos that Dak just gonna get better, especially with his post-snap reads. I alluded to that because that's been one of Dak's biggest issues was the post-snap reads. Vic Fangio made this apparent in the Denver game some years back, and teams that are very, very, very good on defense or have a very good defensive coordinator, you do a lot of post-snap reads with Dak, because Dak is a hell of a pre-snap read. Now, if you're a bad defense and you post-snap, you're a bad defense coordinator. Yeah, you can't fool him. But if you're a good defensive coordinator with a good defense, you can fool him. But by Zim being there, even Isaiah Stanback alluded to this.
Was an advocate. I didn't believe there was a high probability that Dak was going to get a new contract. Now, with what I've seen in training camp from Coach Zimmer, I think that changes. And the reason why is because I don't think that you've seen the best version of Dak Prescott yet. Agreed. From the stance that you don't watch a lot of film.
Yep.
And I've always said that Dak struggles with a lot of disguises, and it gets him in trouble. And that was really the Achilles heel of him as a player.
We talked about it on this show.
Absolutely.
Quite a bit.
The things that he is seeing in practice every single day is addressing and continually working on his Achilles heel. So if he's getting that work on what he quote unquote lacks at in practice every day, what are you going to see from him when he steps on the field against other opponents? Mike Zimmer might be more of a pickup for Dak Prescott more than it might even be for his defense.
That's a great point.
Birdman hand rub.
And Zim is very good with his post-snap reads, like to rotate safeties at once the snap goes. He like to rotate safeties, sometimes defensive ends with the double A package look. He does a lot of post-snap. I also alluded to that DQ like to do a lot of pre-snap. Not too much post-snap movement, but a lot of pre-snap movement. Dak was good at that. I also had alluded to in another video how Jake Ferguson said with Patrick No-C Walker that he said that it's a challenge for them this year in training camp, and you can see that. Anybody with eyes can see that. It's most definitely a challenge for the offense, and Dak is picking it up very, very, very quickly. Even Cooper Rush picking it up. Trey Lance, he's getting better. So Zim's defense is actually helping these guys. And it's real iron sharpening iron in training camp this year. It's more competitive. It's more physical. We're going to keep saying it. More physical. Watch out for this team. If this team can make it to the playoffs, watch out for this defense. Watch out for this defense. I'm saying it now. Watch out for this defense. This defense is going to carry the team this year. Why? Well, one, CD, he's out right now, holding out for his contract. You got Dak on a prove-it deal. You got McCarthy on a prove-it deal. You got Zim on a prove-it deal. You got other players on prove-it deals this year. And they're going to try to prove it because they seeing what the front office doing. Man, there's a whole nother video I can do about that with the front office and what they got going on, because guess what? It's no sense of urgency. That's a whole nother video. This is the reason why I made this channel, Cowboys Politics. This is the reason why I made this channel, because of the front office. I've been spoken did this channel 2-3 years ago, but I'm doing it now. Man, hey man, y'all, hey man, hit your boy up, man. Follow your boy, man. But yeah, back to what I was alluding to, man. Hey, this offense is going to be good, but this defense is going to carry this team. Y'all can quote me on it. You can quote me on it. This defense will carry this team, and that's my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because they are already playing fast. And this just in training camp. It seems like they already picking up the defense very, very good. And you still have, on every level, you still got good players. Now, granted, we need a much bigger one tick. Do we have some? But yeah, they are rookies. We got one vet in Carl Davis, but let's be honest, he's not that good. I mean, they believing in Mazen, they believe in the Rogers rookie, so they believing in these guys. And with DTs, it normally take 3-4 years before they can become quote unquote elite or good. So by them getting rid of Big Bo and Ridgeway so fast, these are what, year 3, year 4 for those guys? Well, year 4 for Big Bo, year 3 for Ridgeway. Dude, they would have been all 1 and 3 ticks right there. But that's a whole nother video. But man, like I said, this video really was about Dak reading and being helped by Zim for his post-snap reads. And the way Dak was carving up the defense in this training camp when the pass came on, the way he started carving up the defense, and this is without your number 1 receiver. He's doing it a lot without his number 1 receiver. Brandon Cooks is going to be better. I expect Brandon Cooks to have at least 800 yards minimum this season. That's minimum. Because he actually picked it up at the end, towards the end of last season with 8 touchdowns. I think almost 700 yards. So that's another connection. If the running game can have some kind of running game this year, and it just depends on the scheme. From the looks of it, look like they're gonna run a power scheme, because guess what? You got mostly power backs, so they look like gonna have a power scheme, probably mixed with a little zone. But man, I'm loving it. I am loving it. I'm loving that Zim is challenging these guys. It's gonna help Dak much better with his post-snap reads. And if Dak is carving up Zim defense with his post-snap reads, imagine what he's going to do against other defenses that like to do a lot of post-snap reads. I mean, a lot of post-snap action. Just imagine. Dak was already number 2 in MVP votes last year. And he's only going to get better. Dak only has gotten better every year since he's been in the league. Prove me wrong. This your boy Heavy Chevy, back with another video. Follow, like, subscribe, comment. Peace.